Namaste and welcome to this meditation on gratitude. As we are approaching the end of this year, it's always a good time to take stock of our lives and to feel inside of you what makes sense to keep, whether it's a physical something or it's the people in your life, the things that you do, but it could also be your thought patterns. It could be your energy, your parts in your physical being. Or if it's time to say goodbye to some things. So for me, gratitude is about not only thinking about or feeling gratitude for things that you are happy with, but also realizing that there are things happening in our lives that maybe feel unpleasant, but help us to grow. And if we can neutralize the resistance to these events, feelings, situations, we are not carrying them as a burden or as a heavy energy. So this practice is exactly for that, to feel gratitude for everything that is, to release the resistance we may be feeling so that we can move forward with focus, positivity, and light energies. Yeah. So please come sitting down onto a pillow or elevate yourself, or you can do this sitting on your couch as well. And because this is a little bit of a longer sitting process, I am using this bolster. Feel free to try it out. It's actually super comfortable to sit in this way. Helps to support the legs. Your hands for now are resting somewhere on your knees, on your thighs, in your lap, and we're going to start with a breath. It's called the gratitude breath. It's a very simple alternating breath, and if you've practiced with me before, you've probably done this, but it's a beautiful balancing breath that we do. So sit up tall, please close your eyes. And before we start our breath, we will just tune in to make sure that all of our energies are centered. So just start to notice how your body feels and how your breath feels. And slowly begin to consciously ground yourself, sinking yourself into the pillow, into the props you're sitting on, or into the floor. So connecting consciously with the earth. And then begin to relax and release the legs, the feet, the buttocks, the hips, the perineum. So all of your lower parts are relaxed and grounded. And then we begin to feel the rising energy, the levity in our body. So we feel rising force as if our crown is being pulled up into the sky. So we find length in our body, in the spine, in the front body, in our hearts. So we sit up tall without compromising the relaxation in the lower parts. The neck, back of the neck is long and the chin is pointing slightly towards the chest in a slight neck lock. Face is soft. We relax the forehead, space around the eyes. We soften the jaws, the lips. And then very slowly we bring our hands together in front of the heart. Just allowing the joints of the thumbs to rest on the sternum bone. Feeling the connection between your left and right hands. And whenever you are ready, we begin an exhale through the nose, slowly letting all the air out. deep inhale. One more exhale. And we inhale for 1 Om. And stay here for a moment. Slowly lower your hands down, open your eyes. So our gratitude breath is an alternating nose-mouth, mouth-nose breath. So whenever you are ready, your next inhale is through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. In your own pace. And then close your eyes and continue. Exploring this breath, feeling how it feels, getting comfortable with it as you breathe in this way. If you haven't done it before, it takes a little getting used to. Make sure that your lower parts of your body stay connected, grounded, soft on the floor, towards the floor. Spine remains tall, heart is open, and face is soft. Continue to breathe this breath, alternating nose-mouth, mouth-nose breath. And allowing your breath to become a little longer, a little deeper, and a little softer. So make sure that there is no forced effort into, this breath. Make sure that your face stays relaxed, that there's crunching, there's no tightness, no sort of resistance or, like I said, too much effort put into this. But there is a steady relaxation, paying attention to each moment of the breath cycle. So you're fully present, feeling the sensations that this breath brings, feeling the expansion in your body on the inhales, exploring the space inside your body with the breath. So again, without force, but just being curious, just allowing yourself to expand, see where your breath can go. We do a couple more cycles. Take your time. There is no rush. Make sure that your exhales are complete. And after your next exhale through the nose, just sit for a moment. Rest your hands anywhere that is comfortable. Come back to your natural breath. Be quiet, be silent, sit still for a moment. Notice how you feel in your body. Stay with the sensations. And then slowly open your eyes. Continuing with the second part of this practice, I want to rub the hands together so that you can feel heat on the palms of your hands. And then slowly, so we take the palms together and we just make a rotation. And we want to feel the energy in between the palms. So you want to feel that heat radiating from your palms. And maybe visualize or imagine that you have this beautiful ball of fire, or like a chi ball of energy in between your hands. And you can move this in between, and you can create a little bit more distance as long as you don't lose the feeling of noticing the energy. Okay, so once we got this, we're going to focus on the first chakra, the first energy center. So we're going to bring the hands down low, so we're near that center. And then you can close your eyes and we keep the movement. And we're going to vibrate gratitude. And what you can do is repeat to yourself the words thank you. Or maybe in your own language, if your first language isn't English. If that feels better or closer to your truth, then just do it in your own language. And what we want to do is bring that sense of gratitude into this energy center. This energy center that has to do with grounding, stability, feeling centered, feeling rooted. So if at a certain point during this time you feel that you don't feel the energy as strongly anymore, you can rub your hands together again and just continue. So the focus, one more time, is in the root chakra, the space at the lowest part of the spine. This is where we want to put our focus. And feel that sense of gratitude. And just watch what comes up for you. So if any feelings or thoughts or concepts or events or even physical sensations begin to occur, just continue your vibration of thank you. Because that's the process that we're doing. Whatever arises from that center, and is brought to your attention for gratitude. So feel free to stay with a certain chakra a longer period of time if you feel that it's useful for you. But whenever you are ready, we're going to continue, and we gather our awareness in the sacral chakra, second energy center. So you can lift your hands slightly above the first energy center. It's in the sacral area. To do with being fluid, adaptable, being able to flow in situations, to feel flow within yourself, feel creative flow, sensual flow. So those are the energies here, and just continue your practice, saying thank you or vibrating thank you in this center. So your breath is just slow and deep, and we want to make sure that the face stays soft. There's no tension in the body. The lower parts are grounded. We just feel soft and stable and fully committed and focused to this practice. And whenever you are ready, we move our intention, our awareness up to the third energy center, solar plexus area. This is where our inner fire sits, our determination, our inner strength, our willpower. So just continue your gratitude practice for this energy center and all the things, events, situations, and energies connected to this center. So you don't need to focus on anything in particular, but we just watch what arises for you. And there could be physical sensations. You could be feeling some tingling or movements of energy. And again, if you need more time in a certain place, just take that time. But whenever you are ready to move up, we go to the heart space. Fourth energy center. It's about expanding the I into we, where we feel love, compassion, and kindness, where we give and we receive. So we're going to spend a little bit more time here, as this is also the place where we can really tap into the energy of gratitude. This is one of the qualities of this center. So make sure that you stay focused. If your attention begins to wander, just bring it back to the sensations or the wording of thank you, of feeling that gratitude. And then moving on towards the throat center. This is the center of communication, of being able to express, to show ourselves, to share our truths. And we continue feeling, neutralizing with gratitude. Realizing that everything has a purpose, even if we don't see it or understand it always. Even if it is unpleasant sometimes. And then continuing to the third eye, our center of intuition. And maybe for some of us, because this is a more subtle energy, for some of us, we know that we have this intuition, but don't always hear that voice strong enough, or don't always give it the right amount of attention. So this is a beautiful way to neutralize that. And then finally moving towards the crown, the center that connects us to the universe, the infinite. Now please take your hands towards your heart. Just rest one hand on top of the other. Just sit for a moment. See if you can vibrate that sense, that thank you from the heart into the rest of your body. Vibrating that thank you, that gratitude. Every part of your being, and every cell, and every fiber, every molecule. I do invite you to sit or lie down in Shavasana for as long as you like, of course. But for me, thank you so much for joining. Namaste.